in my mind, and you're looking for a way, crush it's not enough. Your last try, we were in the studio, I was just playing, you were all working, I was all playing, you were talking business, aiming with your weapon, I was on your hit list, I felt the compression. I'll never go, I want your studio. You won't think of words when you write it up. You just hear me singing the song. You think that's okay, you just sing along. You just copy everything we do. If I wasn't me, I'd copy me too. You just copy everything we do. If I wasn't me, I'd copy me too.
Can you dig it, sucker? Can you dig it, sucker?
Well, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. Welcome in. Thanks for sticking with us a little bit later than planned. But it is time for the Warzone and the Go Home edition. The MarchMania. Strap yourself in, folks. This one's going to be a little bit on the crazy side. Oh, well, there he is, sports fans. Our fearless leader, Daddy Mean on the way to the ring. He was spending a little bit of time making sure that the transition to 2K25 was smooth last week, but he is back here tonight, and he is going to open the show. Let's see what announcements the big man has, shall we?
So man, it feels damn good to be back in this ring right here on the Warzone. Now I know I've been away on some very important business, making sure our transition into 2025 is as smooth as a muscle muffin protein shake. But don't think for a second that I haven't been keeping an eye on things, and what a time to be back. MarchMania is this Saturday, the final pay-per-view before we move into a new era of TDTW, and let me tell you something, it is going to be a send-off for the ages. One last explosive night to cap off what has been one of the most chaotic, unpredictable and downright insane years in Warzone history. But let's talk about the big story heading into MarchMania, the one everyone is buzzing about. GSP challenging me, Daddy Mean, to a match at MarchMania. And not just any match. Oh no, a match for control of the Warzone. Now, let's get one thing straight. GSP seems to think that just because I won't let him book himself to win every single week, just because I won't let him throw his weight around like he owns the place, I'm the problem. That I'm what's wrong with Warzone? My guy, have you ever stopped to take a long, hard look in the mirror? Maybe if you clicked a few less dodgy links, took a few less shortcuts, and actually focused on proving yourself in this ring, you wouldn't be in this position to begin with. But you know what, GSP? You want to run your mouth about how I'm standing in your way. You want to call me out, challenge me to step back into the ring after 4 long years away from competition? Be very careful what you wish for, son. Because who do you think taught Danny and Matty Mean everything they know? Who do you think was the original owner of the Danny Dojo? Who was standing toe-to-toe with the greats of this business before you even stepped foot in a Warzone ring? That's right. Daddy Mean was up there with the best of them. And this Saturday at MarchMania, I will wind back the clock one last time to teach you the most valuable lesson of your career. So GSP, you wanted an answer? Well, here it is. This Saturday, MarchMania. 1-on-1. GSP versus Daddy Mean. Control of the Warzone on the line. And I accept.
Oh my! Massive news right there. Daddy Mean stepping back into the ring. We haven't seen him compete in 4 years. And I do believe I have confirmation of that right there. Good Lord, what a way to kick things off here tonight. Daddy Mean, GSP, control of the Warzone on the line. I can hardly believe it. What a explosive start to the show. Could be an explosive end as well. Oh my goodness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing in at 225 pounds, Clark!
Wow, Clark and his daddy brothers. You could say one of the two bloodlines in the TDTW, the Rullers Familia and the Mean family. Rullers now managing Clark, his protege. Clark set to go one-on-one this Saturday. with none other than Zach Paxton. Zach Paxton will be in action. Oh!
And his opponent from the internet, weighing in at 269 pounds, Philip the Rock.
I can't see anything! Ah! Where am I? Christ almighty! Oh my god! It stings! Unbelievable! Oh Lord, it never ends! Is this the last time we see Philip the Rump in the Warzone? I hope so. Good Lord. That is not safe for human consumption. We're kicking things off here tonight. Philip the Rump, one-on-one with the young upstart Clark. Those who can't do teach. Are you saying former two-brand world champion rollers can't do it anymore, Derp? Well, into the corner. Oh my goodness! He's kissing him. Yeah, North Korea big boy has all your wood furniture buffing needs. I'm sure you shine your wood up nice with that Aristo wax, Justin. Well, Philip the Rump, good friends with Manny Panther. I've heard rumblings that some man called Philip the Juice is also good friends with Manny Panther, but oh, I don't know how true that is. I don't get any foreign media here in Pyongyang. All we get is the Warzone and golf. Hi, Uncle Derp is saying Ruthers is washed up. If the man were here to...
I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
Welcome in Rising Night. Manny Panther will be live from the big boy a little bit later on. He has went through every member of the Vortex Club. Richard Discool, or Richard Discool. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the priesthood. Is this thing on? The crowd's just so hot for the start of the Warzone. They want to see Philip the Rump teach young Clark a lesson. This is the Warzone, one of our 2 weekly streams. We stream Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays LBN. More professional wrestling based, I'd say. And then the Warzone every Wednesday's where you get your sports entertainment, baby. And we are on the road to this weekend's final 2K24 pay-per-view, MarchMania. And at it, Clark will take on Zach Paxton. Good Lord, this crowd is hot. Clem is on his way to the arena. He got held up at customs. He's been trying to bring in extra girds again for Danny Pumpkin. Oh, look out! Rump shaking that booty and popping it into a moonsault. Oh, well, look at that. Cross line from Archie. Takes down the man with the biggest posterior in all of Pyongyang. Welcome in, Ravens fan. Raven Axe returned to action last week. What a reception he got from the crowd. They love him here in North Korea. He'll be in action once again tonight. Looking good since he made his return. Will the Raven Axe be returning to 2K25, Ravens fan? I know that most of these stars will be. Some questions over a few of them. Clark will be back, but will Philip the rump? Oh, look out! Snapdragon suplex there. Oh, great to hear it. Big fans of the Raven Axe here. That man's got potential. Already a former Air Asia Tag Team Champion. He's striking out in his zone at the minute. You like the 2K25 look? I do. I don't want to give too much away, but I like the part of the entrance attire that really sticks out. I'm a big fan of that. Dirty Sanchez, for all you wondered, will be returning. The 2K25, we can't wait. Oh, Clark in a little bit of trouble here. Double leg drop. He's fighting back. Clark looking good since his daddy brothers returned to his corner, but now he's into dangerous territory. Running Bulldog. Well, coming up tonight, we've got that huge main event. I'm talking about the gigantic muscle muffin taking on Pipenheimer. Pipenheimer long been vocal about how neither Muscle Muffin nor Manny Panther should be able to represent the Warzone. Huge main event, yes. Big boys. And the Exploder Man, Pipenheimer, says it should be him with that title at Survivor Series. Survivor Series, of course, next month. Oh, look out, Climplex! To the resident ass man.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Off the Warzone, and he could be in big trouble here. There it is. Lock it in the cross jacket. And no choice but to tap. My goodness.
Here is your winner, Clark.
Wow. Not much in the way of charisma from Clark there. But as long as he keeps winning, he won't mind. And there's what we're looking forward to this Saturday. We start at 3 p.m. Eastern. What does that make it? 7 p.m. UK time, or Irish time. Ahmed, welcome in. Ahmed will be in action this Saturday as he defends his Twitch title in a triple threat match. But yeah, last week we saw Danny Mean tell Zach Paxton that he thinks that he's already beat Clark. He thinks that Rullers doesn't believe in him, and that's why Danny Mean will not be in his corner. Danny Mean, of course, has the open challenge tonight. Who will challenge for that Discord title? Danny's went 3 from 3 so far. But up next, let's get a look at that man who's facing Clark this Saturday night, shall we? Zach Paxton set for singles action.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 203 pounds, the Phenom, Zach Paxton.
We had it confirmed earlier this week. Paxton is returning for 2K25. He just needs a new pair of pants. Manny and Blubber, Blubber should be tag team for one night. The old-fashioned cab, these two differences aside, check. I don't know, those Differences are very deep-seated. Especially if Manny wins and busts a nut all over the muscle muffin. Well, we're looking for number of Carter's touch. You got 50 seconds. Is it 0 to 1, 2 to 3, or all 4?
And his opponent, accompanied by the Wanderer, representing Chaotic Enterprise, from Limbo, weighing in at 275 pounds, Judas Avery.
Well, something we don't rarely see. I've mixed my metaphors there. Something that we rarely see. That we do rarely see, that we don't see often. I don't know. Anyway, it's Chaotic Enterprises. They haven't been on the main show for a while. Should we send a search party out for Yuya? Not to worry, Yuya will return in 2 weeks. For the next main event. He will be absent this week, but we will see him. We're still waiting on Clem to get here. We won't be getting too much intergender action. Don't get too excited about hitting any women just yet, Mr. GSP. We'll keep things kind of the same way they are. We'll continue our titles. There we go, bottom left. 0 to 1, looking dodgy already. Only woman I'm at is Zach Paxton. Oh my. Has Jacob Baker ever hit a woman, Derp? Oh Lord! Put your fist to the sky, says Judas Avery. We still know nothing about this man. What is the lure? Did someone mix him up for him? All I know is that he lives in area 51.5, which I hear is quite close to the junkyard. Maybe he's seen John Hampton. We haven't seen John Hampton in over a year. Up top, and that is top left. Double foot stomp. The Judas Avery. No, he has some standards. American standards, you could say. Oh, wow. Paxton taken to the skis. Was it? I looked away and I saw him land on him, and I assumed it was a double foot stomp. I was too busy riding down the top left. Whatever move it was, he calls it the double foot stomp. It was a red arrow. Yes, he calls that red arrow the double foot stomp. You know what Paxton's like. Oh, Paxton with a double foot stomp! Judas Avery, though, back in control here. I saw Paxton at the thrift store earlier this week. He said there was another large hole in his wrestling tights. He's been looking for a new pair. I said I'd help him out. Oh, look at that ripcord knee! Right to the face of the leader of Paxton Mania. The Danny Dojo has been doing big numbers for Zach Paxton. We saw Narwhal this week on main event as well. Well, we do not know who's going to be hosting this week's main event, just that it is not Yuya. He's still having technical difficulties. Oh, look at that. Are they going to trade blows? Oh, hung out to dry. I'm sure Clark and his daddy rollers are backstage laughing right now, and no, Things could be set to get even worse for Zach Paxton. That move has a name. I'm going to have to look it up because I don't see Judas Avery wrestle all that much. GG says Narwhal. He thinks it's all over. It is now. Judas Avery to get a big win on the Warzone. Oh my. He calls that either lockdown or the escape plan. I don't know what to do. 97% of you got that right. 2 to 3 is the answer. Well, despite that, we will see Paxton back on our screens at the pay-per-view as the upper hand just went to Clark and Rullers. Narwhal just needs to hit that double foot stomp, but it could be the other way about. Good music that Judas Avery guy has. I'll give him that. Well, if you're just joining us, Daddy Mean announced earlier tonight that he will be going one-on-one with the Lightseeker. Control of the Warzone is on the line. The winner will be the GM. If Daddy Mean wins, Lightseeker will never be able to book a match ever again. Huge stakes right there, folks.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 228 pounds, Raven Axe!
Listen to that reception from the fans for the Axeman. He looked real good last week as he tore through Jalvis Balvis, I believe it was. And I think he's going to get a result rather quickly this week again. So let's go for the old 5-minute prediction. Does this match go over? I don't think it will. I think the Axeman could beat anybody. Of course, we don't know who he's wrestling yet. If it's C-Money, that could take a while. If it's C-Money, can he get his leg up high enough to kick C-Money in the face? That would be interesting. That would be quite a match. C-Money might have to bend over for it. It's not C-Money. Well, the boos are ringing out for the Alpha Alliance. Which one is going to face
And his opponent,
the Raven Axe?
accompanied by Alpha Chris R.W., representing Alpha Alliance. From East London, weighing in at 245 pounds, Top G, Marnie Lag.
Well, it's going to be the Top G These fans do not like the Alpha Alliance one bit. Well, here we go, underway. Oh, look at that! Raven Axe. Straight after Marty Leg. Marty Leg, the former bare-knuckle boxer from the mean streets of East London, has been teaming up with the alpha male Chris RW. I see these guys a lot of time in the Hooters down on Main Street, Pyongyang. And if you're wondering if the
excellent wings they have there.
If you're wondering,
Very nice breast too.
If you're wondering, Clem, if the girls in the Pyongyang Hooters are any good, well, yes, they're very good.
What a match to join in there. Some classic offense from Raven Axe. Rolling Thunder.
Let's see if they can bounce back from the 1 versus 2 match. Let's see if they can. Bounce. Where is Bounce? We haven't seen Bounce in a while. Whatever happened to El Marchiachi Loco? Have you seen him recently?
No, but if you do see him, please tell him to show up to work.
What? Does he work for you now?
No comment.
You seem to have a problem over there in Cuba of people not showing up.
Yeah, although it seems only to be attributed to 3 specific talents. Outside of the good Colonel himself, who, it's not that he doesn't show up, he just has his almost weekly vacations.
Well, what did the guys at Customs ding you for this time?
Well, after we check in on this cover, 2 counts on the top G Marty Leg. I was done for outside fruits and substances.
More gourds?
Yes. Apparently they pose a risk to the local wildlife here in North Korea. And they didn't really make it clear on the farm. They were just all no agricultural substances. I don't think a gourd applies to that.
I have seen Danny Pumpkin bothering squirrels. Look at that!
Ooh. Raven splash.
Oh, nearly did it. We are at 2 minutes and 50 seconds in this match.
Hello, Zach.
Ahmed's a big fan of Cuba. Oh, look at this! Record timing, perhaps! Wow!
Oh my goodness me!
Ah, shite. I've dropped my mango logo. I was so excited by that. I'll be right back.
Oh, in the meantime, Raven Axe has returned to action. This is a man unleashed now, not bound by any faction or creed. This man is here for himself, and listen to the fans respond to him. He made very, very quick work of the top G Marty Leg. Didn't even need his deadliest weapon, the BTM. Instead planted the top G to the mat without the nest. Have we got a time on that, Father Yelmans?
I'm just doing some cleanup here. 1 moment.
Well, however long it was, it certainly wasn't. I'll wager a guess at above the little 5-minute timer. 5 minutes? Yeah, 5 minutes. I mean, my vote's going to be on the no, which gives the points to Narwhal.
That monster gives me the shakes. Well, the answer
Roxy should
was
switch to, go ahead.
3 minutes and 8 seconds. Raven Axe wasted no time.
Perhaps you should switch to my beverage. I'm enjoying some Labec Cola. There's freedom in every sip.
Where I am right now, there's tornado. Oh goodness, where are you? That's the nice thing about Pyongyang. No tornadoes apart from the Texas tornado. Or a man that pretends to be the Texas tornado. Because the Texas tornado is dead.
Oh, we've got a question of the day.
Well, before we answer that, we're going to have to go backstage. There is a man back there. Is he a man? I don't know if he is a man, but, you know, I was handed this VHS. So if you just want to take that copy of Miami Vice, #1 new US show out, and pop this in there, Clem, let's take a look at what we've received today.
Okay. Let me just get to grips with this VHS player. The newest of technologies in Pyongyang and Cuba. There we are. Ready to hit play there?
Let's take a look.
"3 days. That is all that separates us, Ted Rockpage. 3 days until your reckoning. 3 days until you finally stand before the abyss you have so desperately tried to avoid. You have eluded me for far too long, hiding behind false idols, surrounding yourself with the weak and the foolish. But the time for running has ended. The hunt is over. The final chapter has begun. I have walked this path alone. I have left a trail of bodies in my wake, the rising flames, reduced to embers, the Alpha Alliance, devoured by the void, Lenny and Senny crushed beneath my heel. Mortal men have fallen before me, their screams mere whispers in the grand design of fate. And yet you, Ted, you stand before me, unbowed, unbroken. Tell me, why? You were once a ruler, a king among cowards. Your empire stretched far and wide, but now it is dust. Your kingdom has crumbled. GSP, SpongeBob, Raven Axe, all gone, vanished, discarded. They have left you in your hour of need, abandoning you like the wretch that you are. And now, all you have left is Brock, a broken warrior clinging to the last remnants of your shattered legacy. And those titles you hold so dear, do not insult me by calling them precious. You do not respect them, Ted. They are not symbols of honor to you. They are nothing more than trophies, trinkets, to stroke your own ego. This Saturday at MarchMania, I pry them from your cold, dead hands. And hear me well, Warzone universe. When the dust settles, when the final bell tolls, my mission will be fulfilled. My purpose in this war will be complete. But do not mistake my absence for weakness. Do not revel in my retreat, because Azrael does not fade. Azrael does not fall. I will merely rest. I will be watching. I will be waiting. And when the next great injustice rears its ugly head, the demon will rise once more. and the cleansing flames shall burn anew.
Destroy that tip. Take that out and destroy it quickly. Oh Lord. That was quite unsettling, Clem. Clem? Oh, there you are.
I don't feel so great.
Hey, but look, it's your favorite club.
Tag team match set for
Yes, indeed.
on the way to the ring at a combined weight of
We are now entering the vortex. You have been warned.
The Vortex Club.
If there's anything that could raise my spirits after such an unsettling threat, that's what that was. That was a threat from Azrael. It is the Vortex Club.
Well, Vortex Club set to go into tag action against Brock Page. So we're looking for the number of tags. Kevin Meister, thank you for the raid, buddy. I was in earlier. I was a little bit quiet because I was doing it. I had an awful lot of work to do for this and I got caught up at work. So I wasn't too active. I saw Cock and Balls win a match, and that's all you really want to see, Clem, isn't it?
Oh, I love Cock and Balls.
I'm gonna come.
Yes, well, Richard, to school. I hope you're staying safe where you are. Hope that tornado stays away. I'm talking about having too many shandies. Here they come. Brock Page.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 452 pounds.
Well, they're
Not that any of us can see, but it is the team of Brock, Ted Rock Page. They are the Air Asia Tag Team Champions. Brock Page.
sounding a little bit robotic as usual there, Clem.
Nope. My apologies.
Mixed reaction here. I think the only person cheering is that Thrizzy with that Brock Page shirt on? My goodness. Would he eat 30 nuggets and a large fry? Yeah. That's what Muscle Muffin would do. Well, it looks like Brock Page, yes indeed, they have made their way ringside. They tell me they've kept their titles under lock and key there. I think they're taking this Azrael threat seriously. They will defend their titles, a first ever handicap match for the Air Asia Tag Team titles. Azrael not interested in keeping those titles, only interested in getting them off Brock Page and reducing Ted to nothingness, just like his friends SpongeBob and Shroomy.
Oh God. Have we ever had that in the history of the Warzone? Where in a handicap situation the one was potentially the favourite?
Oh, definitely not. But you can't take anything away from Ted Rockpage. We heard him last week. What a promo he gave us last week. Oh, back rake from Travis the Moonstar. He says it's not going to be Azrael that ends him. It's going to be Ted Rockpage ending Azrael. And it looks like it's going to be an out-and-out massacre, that match.
Most certainly.
Well, still to come tonight, we're going to hear from GSP. He's with Clint Bobsky. And then we have another pre-tip from the big boy Pyongyang.
Oh, Lord.
Home of Manny Panther. Well, he lives above it. In that little flat.
The so-called richest man in Bangladesh can purchase whatever he likes in the big boy Pyongyang.
This week he picked up some eggs.
Wow. What an egregious flaunting of his wealth.
Yeah. Where is he threw them at Omos?
Well, that's just not nice. How do you like your eggs, Father Yelmans? I won't tell you how Manny Panther prefers his.
Fertilized, no doubt.
Yes.
Of course, the Abominator hates his eggs. Don't even offer them to him. I like my eggs sunny side up. Nice and runny. There's another 2 tags. Here's my news question of the day. If you could have any 2 fictional characters as romance options in a video game about your life, who would you choose?
The options are endless.
Thinking about it here. What did you call that angry man from The Walking Dead? That you'd always tell to shut up and he'd get sad about it?
Oh, no, I was on his side for most of it, and then when he started being unreasonable, I told him to fuck off.
He remembered that?
Yes, he did. He most certainly did. Kenny? Was his name Kenny?
That's it was, yes.
Yeah.
Kenny's wife. And gosh, I don't know who else.
Was it go for what was that vampire lady you couldn't romance in Skyrim?
What about that massive vampire from Resident Evil?
Oh God. Oh yes, Lady Dimitrescu.
Yeah, there's one. Oh, talking about Skyrim, Isolde.
She can romance Isolde.
Yes.
Just need to give her a mammoth tusk, and that's good enough for marriage.
Just pickpocket her clothes. I've missed an extra tag there. There's the 5th one now. I was trying to get Narwhal to doing that, but he was having none of it. Oh, wow, big belly to belly. What's going on? It's a tag match. Brock Page versus the Vortex Club. Still to come tonight, the Danny Mean Open Challenge. Who will challenge Danny Mean next?
Time backbreaker on display there. That might be the difference maker. And Azrael versus Brock Page at the pay-per-view. That uncanny power of the rock-type gym leader Brock. And here we go, spot Brockster to Travis the Moonstar into the cover. 3 count.
Yeah, choosing not to end things here, tagging it instead. Ted Rockpage, the man with whom Azrael has the most trouble. Oh Lord, look at that. A real
Getting
fall
the greatest reception from these fans.
Yeah, a real fall for grace from Ted Rockpage. Very well liked. Since ridding the Warzone off Pierce Perch all the way back in January of 2024. What a day that was.
Wonderful.
And then the cheers that went up when Brock Page defeated the OCC. But then it kind of went to his head, that title he's held for well over 100 days now. Indeed, Brock Page have had that title 116 days today.
Very impressive. There's a Vortex Club former AirAsia Tag Team Champions
referee.
twice. Get out of the way, Red Shoes. In their own right.
Yeah, that was the nominal team of Pierce Perch and... Oh, look at this!
Whoa.
The Antics section rejoices. Oh Lord, that's a long way away, Johnny. You don't have the minerals, son. Get down from there. What's he looking for?
Thinking.
Oh, finds it, big crossbody.
Take note, Jey Uso.
Oh,
Oh my goodness me!
Brock did not like that one bit.
Not at all.
Oh, this could be it now for Johnny Antics. Setting him up for that people's elbow, but straight on the scene. Oh no!
Travis has burned his interference. That'll do it.
Very robotic again there.
Here are your winners.
I'm not sure what's wrong with your microphone every time you come on to Pittsburgh.
Neither am I.
Let me know in chat if I'm the only one hearing it. Well, big win for Brock Page. And they just about got over the 7. Sounds fine to me. Oh, maybe you're alright. Well, there it is. That is what we are looking forward to this weekend. Azriel, 1-on-2 handicap match. The AirAsia tag titles are on the line. I don't know what to think about it. Crazy. But right now, GSP is standing by backstage. And he's ready to talk to Clint Bobsky. Let's listen in.
Daddy Mean. Oh, I knew it. I knew you still had that fight buried deep down inside that aging, broken down body of yours. I could see it in your eyes, hear it in your voice. And now, the inevitable has come to pass. This Saturday at MarchMania, you step into the ring with me. And you're gonna bring the fight, right? I hope you do. I pray you do. Because I'm bringing the storm. And when that bell rings, I want no excuses when I put you down and take my rightful place at the top of the Warzone. May the best man win? Oh, absolutely. And by the best man, I mean... well, I mean me. But hey, since I'm already out here, let's spice things up. Why wait until Saturday to get the blood pumping? Nah, let's give these people a preview of what's to come. How about a match? GSP versus... let's see. C-Money. Yeah,
Screw
how
you,
about
GSP.
that? Oh wait, no, I'd beat that big oaf too easily. No challenge. No fun. Johnny McDonnell? That could be interesting. But then again, I'd hurt him so bad he wouldn't be able to cash in his money in the bank contract this year. And then, where would the excitement be? A wasted opportunity. Tragic, really. Maybe I take Danny Mean's open challenge? Nah. I don't want to be responsible for making his daddy cry. No, no, no. I want Old Man Mean in the best condition his dusty, washed-up ass can manage. I want him at his absolute best when I destroy him this Saturday. No excuses. But I've got it. The perfect match. A marquee match. A battle between GSP and one of the absolute best in the company today. And who is my opponent, you ask? Well, you'll find out. After I make my way to the ring. Where it's so easy, bitch.
Well, somehow, some way, GSP has got the go-ahead to book a match. Is this a preview of what we're going to see? Let me open up my liquid death. That'll help with the shakes.
You dirty fecker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Light Seeker.
-5 stars!
GSP!
Well, GSP spent this week clicking dodgy links.
Got me feeling icy.
He's feeling real nicey. Oh, come on. How can you name C-Money, Johnny McDonald, and Danny Mean, and then it's one of these lads you pick?
Head them right off the Rising Flames.
I wouldn't put them in the league with the lads he mentioned, though.
Oh, definitely not.
Accompanied by the King, Jordan Devon, representing the Rising Flames from Area 51, weighing
Who
in
the fuck
at
is that guy?
249 pounds, the Senator Larry Smith.
Thank you, Mike Roman. It is going to be the Senator Larry Smith facing off against GSP. I don't know, Father Emmons. This man is prone to pulling off the upset. And can you really call it an upset with the farm GSP's been on? For the past number of months, he's been in the loss column a lot more frequently than we're accustomed to.
GSP needs a win like a dead man needs a coffin. He needs one yesterday. Well, is it significant that he's taken on the Rising Flames? This feud that he has with Danny Mean kind of all started when GSP wanted to take on the Rising Flames at last month's pay-per-view, but he couldn't find a partner. Turned out that partner would be Gazprom. Gazprom then proceeded to beat the holy hell out of both the Rising Flames backstage and turned his match with GSP into a one-on-one match, and well, GSP for some reason blamed Daddy Mean for that. Perhaps GSP shouldn't have been tailgating married women.
You think he would learn his lesson by now?
After what happened with him and Clark, yes.
Yes.
Instead, he's in strange new Discord channels. A reminder to everyone, do not click dodgy links and do not give anyone your password. Zach has let me know that this has been sorted out, so he's been his timeout has been removed now, and hopefully he doesn't send us any more lewd behaviours.
That was the last thing I needed this weekend.
Oh, look at this!
Oh my!
The Senator.
Big Papa Smith.
Showing off those muscles.
V1 from OSW would love that. The muscle pose, of course, reserved for fat 90s men.
Yes, and Laurie really embodies that.
Yeah, he's got that Hogan-esque hairline.
Like you said, GSP on a terrible run of form at the moment. Several defeats, including one to a man that you're acutely aware of, the Bear, Tim Collins.
Well, don't piss off Daddy Mean. Daddy Mean calling in a favour from Colonel Wonderful. Colonel Wonderful, who's had his disagreements with GSP in the Discord, all too happy to provide the most dominant man in all of Cuba to quite succinctly take care of GSP.
Well, it was after a summer of great results for GSP. He was Discord champion, he was AirAsia tag champion, he was thwarting Zach Paxton at every chance he got, even standing up to Azrael a few times. But you know, things can turn on a sixpence, and that's what happened to GSP. And now he's hoping that facing up against one of the Rising Flames may be the shot in the arm his career needs.
No faction, no title. An impending war with the man who runs the Warzone. Can't say I envy his position, even though Daddy Mean is not an active wrestler.
With those strikes from Laurie Smith. GSP up against the ropes here, not somewhere we often see him, but look at this. Big Hurricane Rana. He is speedy, GSP, although this should, I think, slow him down a little bit. Uh-oh!
Oh, look out!
Seen that before, the backbreaker from Laurie Smith.
Vintage Senator.
Damn, that nearly did it. Laurie heading up top, High Red District. This is not somewhere we often see him go. Oh, it was a mistake. Looking for a big headbutt. But
nobody home.
GSP so slow in this attire for some reason.
Does look very bulky.
Oh my. Laurie, if he locks in his version of the Cobra, his mandible claw variant, I think. Although he also has that, is it the Crush, orange, not Orange Crush? And that Sunset thing?
Sunset Split.
Sunset Split as well, yes.
A man with that proportion should not be able to do the split so easily.
Oh my.
Got block.
Look at that. Fans kind of take it to Laurie Smith here a little bit. And
back elbow.
Senator somehow in full control here. Oh.
Oh. Nobody
One
home.
fist too far. Oh, Lord. GSP starting to rally a little bit. Went to the corner to think about adding it. It didn't work out. Oh my goodness, shaking and rattling and rolling Laurie Smith. Taking down the Light Seeker. Oh, but look out, the lights.
Oh.
The plugs, the wires. Where are you, Daddy Mean? Oh, look at that.
That's very smart from GSP.
That's the speed we're used to. Oh! Exploder suplex.
Laurie looks to be in a world of trouble here.
Get out of the way, Jelvis.
Jelvis backing all the way up.
Ooh!
Oh my goodness!
What a maneuver from GSP. Take a look at the cape there, rising that. Of course, Jelvis takes it off to wrestle though, so not optimal. Well, Laurie could be looking to win this by count out. No.
Nope, nope. Wants to do this the right way. I think that's some of the teachings of Jim McDonald.
I don't think GSP would have made the count there, so it may have just saved him. GSP, a man never adverse to taking the count-out victory himself, as he might be trying to do now. Count it, he says to the ref. Count it! But Laurie's
right,
back in.
7. And he's able to get the upper hand here.
Drop toe holds.
Drop toe holds.
Is that
into
enough?
the cover? I think that's a bit ambitious, Laurie.
No, it really wasn't.
Oh, goodness me. GSP might have just went face first under the canvas. Not a lot of an offensive maneuver you see a lot these days, the drop toe hold. Might have caught him a little bit off guard.
Jalvis loving it on the outside here. He's going to start singing in a minute.
Oh,
we can't go on together with suspicious minds. Oh, Lord. GSP fighting back. Oh, popping him up.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lord.
What the hell was that?
That's a new one. I've not seen that one before. Laurie Smith
might have just knocked Laurie Smith out.
It did.
Goodness me.
Here is your winner, the Leg Seeker, GSP.
Well, a big win for GSP. He needed that badly. It looked like the Senator was in control. And I am told that is called a burst of lightning. And it was able to knock out the Senator.
Confirmation. Big win for the Light Seeker ahead of that huge match this weekend. GSP will go one-on-one with Daddy Mean. Control of the Warzone on the line. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people not happy with GSP for how he's going about this. A lot of fans at Daddy Mean in the chat. Of course, they know that he's doing a great job. But GSP picking up a win at last after many, many months on the outs. Well, what do you think GSP's first act would be if he got the general manager?
I shudder at the thought. I hope I'm not out of a job. Not that I have any doubt in Daddy. But again, Daddy not an active wrestler.
That is true. Well, she's super bad. It can only be Nikki Vlad.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, the Worldwide Food Champion, Nikki Vlad.
Nikki Vlad set for singles action.
Just about to point out that there's probably nobody whose name is more synonymous with the World Waifu title than Nikki Vlad. No disrespect to Kaylee.
5-time champion. Set for singles action here. We're looking for the method of victory, pinfall, submission, or any other. And remember, Nikki Vlad, a very proficient submission practitioner. She can choke me out any day, Clem.
Goodness me. Charlie Helmets. Oh. Now this is an interesting matchup.
And from Vancouver, British Columbia, Megan Starr.
Megan Starr, what a 2024 it was for her. LBM Women's Champion for a good chunk of it. Got some good votes in Female Superstar of the Year, and then made the move across to the Warzone. You got to think it's only a matter of time until she is wearing gold over here.
Her track record is anything to go by. Most certainly, still maybe just finding her feet here in the Warzone.
Fuck her right in her pussy.
If anyone has the ability to bounce back, it is Megan Starr. Former most underwhelming Superstar of the Year to being one of the top stars of Monday nights. What a turnaround that was. Let's see if she can maintain that form on Wednesday nights.
What a similar twosome here. Nikki Vlad in the all black. And Megan Starr in the yellow and black trunks. Oh, and already
look at this.
Already looking. A Kirafita clutch. Goodness me, just too early.
Too early.
Dear Lord, Clem. Are we short on time?
Trying to catch Megan off guard.
Oh,
my goodness.
Big stop. Huge moves being delivered already in this match. That's not going to work.
No.
More for effect there, perhaps, but it gives Nikki Vlad that opening. Love me a good Megan match. Don't we all? Well, Paxton doesn't. Paxton does not like Megan Starr at all. What about Paxton earlier, feeling a little bit sorry for himself after that defeat to Judas Avery?
Wouldn't
I hope you didn't show your pussy tonight, baby, because I will be wanking my cock.
Yes. I can't remember the last time Judas Avery won a match on Warzone. But he looked impressive, I gotta say. Maybe he'll get more opportunities in the future. If he makes the switch to 2K25, that is, but oh, look out! We know Nikki Vlad's back. Megan Starr yet to be determined.
Is 2K25 going to be released on the PS2?
On the Commodore 64?
Yes. My Amstrad runs it just fine.
Well, Megan Starr here. A bit of a submission specialist as well. Your thoughts on Nikki Vlad versus Mitzvah Tank this Saturday night? Will it be a short-lived fifth time at the helm for Nikki, or will she be able to defend against the mighty Mitzvah Tank, the newly proclaimed best in the world?
Oh, well, hold that thought for just a moment, Father Yelman.
Oh,
look at this!
Trying to choke her out. The referee waving it off, though, as Nikki Vlad fights out of it. Wow.
Again, maybe just a little bit too early.
Very hard to submit a submission specialist. As you know, I don't think I've ever seen Danny Mean tap out. I don't think I've ever seen Nikki Vlad tap out. And then another one that you're quite aware of. Double fit stop! Another one that you're quite aware of down on Thursday nights. Hazel. I don't recall her ever being tapped out either. Great submission specialist. Whenever she locks in that sharpshooter, it's normally game over.
Yeah, I seen last Friday we had a little bit of an open booth. Oh, goodness. Nikki Vlad. What a version of a modified Russian leg sweep there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hazel getting the victory.
Oh, my.
Via sharpshooter. Sorry, excuse me.
The hard camera living up to its name right there. Double foot stop once again. Step on me, Nikki.
If there's one thing I love,
I think I'll pass on that.
Into
Looking
the
at Megan Starr.
What's she thinking about here? Megan Lyon and Wick
Stock there, no pointer.
Oh, wow! Springboard Bulldog. Catching Nikki Vlad off guard. Nearly stealing the victory.
That's the danger of overconfidence in these matchups.
Oh.
You can get caught just as quickly as that.
Look at that mountaineer. Oh, I love these ladies' matches. You said it, Supreme.
That's good to know, Supreme.
Kamigoye. I've never seen anyone ever reverse a Kamigoye. It may be the one unreversible move, and too many people have it.
Yes. Oh my God!
Mamma mia, denied! Clown nearly choked on his liquid death there.
Yes.
This has been match of the night so far, I've got to say. These two ladies
fantastic.
putting it all on the line.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind running this one, but knee strike.
Into the pin, that could do it. Oh, I thought it did.
2.9.
Well, coming up after this, a second Kamigoye. We will find out who the newest challenger is. Oh! Reversed it!
Pop up under the cutter.
And that could be the momentum shift that Nikki Vlad needs. Coming up after this, we'll find out who this week's challenger for the Discord Open Challenge is.
What the hell is this?
Oh, night! Supreme Leader thinks it might be the Hobgoblin. That man hasn't been seen in a very long time. No, you can't do it. No way.
That's
no shot.
Across the ring.
Oh,
Nobody.
Trying to profit. Trying to profit. No. Oh, there it is. The hooks are in.
It's locked in.
And that's it. Mitzvah Tanks music playing. Look out beside you.
I'm from behind.
Oh my.
Turnabout is fair play.
Yeah, we saw Nikki Vlad do it last week. Mitzvah Tank, the best of the best. Look at that. World Waifu title to her list of accomplishments. But she has that opportunity this Saturday night at MarchMania, our final 2K24 pay-per-view. What's been your highlight of 2K24, Clem?
Oh.
Don't play that perch jingle, son.
Don't summon that man.
We don't need it.
Oh. From an outside perspective, I quite like the finish to Halloween Havoc. As a man who got to witness it really, really firsthand, I wasn't a fan, but
you haven't called a pay-per-view since?
Sticking at your
yes.
the Rizzler. You're so
You're not paying my you're not paying my safety guarantee. I've had a retreat to Cuba where I get paid in rum and grain.
I'm not in charge of that. Maybe you can talk to GSP if he wins on
Saturday.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, right now, we've got another pre-tip. We're heading to the big boy Pyongyang Club.
Oh, Christ.
Where I get all my
I know who
dudes
lives above there.
standing by earlier today with Mr. Clem Fandango, not Clem Fandango, Mr. Clint Bobsky, none other.
I'm not talking to that man.
None other than Manny Panther. Let's listen in what he has to say 3 days ahead of his world title shot with none other than Muscle Muffin.
Warzone Universe, you shut up and listen, okay? we is only 3 days away from biggest victory in wrestling history, in Bangladesh history, in human existence. At MarchMania, Manny Panther, the king of Bangladesh, the richest man in Bangladesh, become Wank World Champion. Muscle Muffin, ha! That big round soft floppy potato looking boy will be finished. Ha 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 ha. You see? All other Vortex man I kill, crush, destroy, giant almost gone. That fruity little rent boy, Johnny Antics. I slap his face off. Last week, Vortex pit Travis the Moonstar get beaten like dog in Dhaka street. Ha ha ha. But now Manny rest. Now Manny relax. Now Manny stand in beautiful North Korean grocery store. 5-star establishment. And I love ha 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 ha. Because this week I do nothing. I no have to fight. No. Muscle Muffin, Fetus Muffin. He must waddle down to ring. He must drag that cholesterol-filled double cheese KFC greased fast food diabetes body to ring and gate. Head explodey boom by 1940. Bomb boy Pippenheimer. Ha 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 ha. You see, while Muffin picking up pieces of his head from the floor while he cry and eat another burger. I watch. I drink fine North Korean nut water. I eat delicious rat stew and I laugh. And then, this Saturday, MarchMania, I pimp drop that singing, shaking, bloated cow. I put my boot so deep in his ass, he gonna taste Bangladesh soil. And you know what next? Manny Panther gonna bust biggest nut on Wank World Championship on every fan, every chair, every wall, the whole building. Ayo! Oh!
Now they see me and say, Boof Daddy, everywhere I go they say, Boof Daddy, in the ends I'm the Boof Daddy.
I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
And is full. The Discord.
That guy was sick.
That boy's not right.
Southern Asian cuisine.
That's why he's
I'll
eating
tell you
rat.
what. Must be a tremendous source of
I am
protein.
going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
Here we go. The man answering the challenge this week. It is going to be Dirty Sanchez one-on-one with Danny Mean. Discord title on the line. Extreme Rules match. Well, we said the last match was match of the night. It could be this one now, Clem.
Yes, indeed. I have full confidence in Danny Mean as dual Discord champion and King of Avon Fist. Is this the sternest test he's faced so far?
Undoubtedly, former LBN World Champion, former Wank World Champion.
Man, perennially at the top of whatever card he finds himself on.
Got some great music as well. Manny Panther graduated college at the age of 5. Did he leave school then? It seems like he did.
Well, it's a bit late to stay at school for a Bangladeshi.
I'm gonna need some rain gear, I think, maybe an umbrella, some waterproofs this Saturday night if Manny Panther wins and carries out that threat. Yes, definitely some PPE. He said he was drinking the North Korean nut water tonight. Oh man. Just glad I have my liquid death here. As long as I don't spill it, we'll be okay.
So I still have some of my Labec Cola. There is indeed freedom in every sip.
Well, what a success the Danny Mean Discord Open Challenge has been thus far. We've seen him put on banger after banger after banger. Buckmaster Ray Mack, the Wanderer. Then last week, a man you knew well, Steve Bachman.
Yeah, I had every confidence in Steve Bachman. A man known as the Lethal Weapon, strikes and submissions. But I think that's just a testament to the level that Danny Mean is on. That he could out-submission someone else known as a submission specialist.
Legend says, Manny won a game of correct forward 3 moves. There he is, sports fans. The wrestling machine, Danny Mean, early favourite, you've got to say, maybe for Superstar for you. Has defended both these titles frequently. Zach fully in the Sanchez department. Dirty Sanchez, would you like, which of these two men would you like to be representing the Warzone come Survivor Series?
Since his move here, I don't think anyone lives and breathes the Warzone more than Danny Mean.
Gonna get to do this match first, so let's throw this one over to Mike Room in the ring, shall we?
Introducing the challenger from Mustache Mountain, weighing in at 251 pounds, Dirty Sanchez. And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 239 pounds, the Discord champion and the He of Avon Fist champion, Danny Mean.
With the action from both these men. There's what they're fighting for, Clem.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Both very popular figures here. And of course, all Discord Championship matches are performed under extreme rules.
This one is no different. Referee Red Shoes gets us underway. And look at that, there they are, those strong knees of Danny Mean.
And proficient in many disciplines. First, you see the Muay Thai style clinch, followed by some classic wrestling style maneuvers.
A man whose career was really stagnating about a year and a half ago. People are wondering if Danny Mean was maybe on the chopping block. He was one of the next set of releases, maybe. And then he kind of lucked himself into that elimination chamber. Won the chamber, went on and headlined his first ever legendary against McNeil. And he hasn't really looked back since, has he?
Yeah, I think what the most impressive thing is you lose a big match like that on the grandest stage. Some people might just fade into obscurity. Danny Mean continued to grind, continued to train, continued to do his best, and has become one of the top stars in the history of the Warzone.
Yes.
Oh my.
Those Rings of Saturn.
Rings of Saturn.
Danny, a big fan of Perry Saturn. That he had a Perry Saturn poster on his wall growing up. I think
he has the hat.
I think Terry was also there. It might have actually been more for the Terry Runnels aspect than Perry Saturn, but you know, who am I to disagree with Danny Mean?
Maybe just really like the mop.
Yes, good old Moppy. Bring back Moppy. Why is Moppy not been in any game for a long time? Was in one of them. Was it Shut Your Mouth? Was it in maybe? Or was it just Bring It? I can't remember. But anyway, Danny looking for some hardware, finding the trash can.
Trash can that helped him win the Discord title.
Yeah.
What a master stroke that was, distracting health with the thought that Danny Mean was going hardcore before going back to his bread and butter, the submission and the contract extender.
And health tapped out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who you are, how big you are, how much of a star you've been over our 4 and a bit year history. Sometimes there is just no answer for the contract extender. Pump kick denied.
Oh,
here we go again. This time on the ladder. This time on the ladder.
That could be it.
There's no rope break. No.
Wow. Dirty Sanchez digging deep. Digging deep indeed.
Can't feel good. That might Can give you a broken rib or worse.
Who would you love to see represent the Warzone at Survivor Series this year? Wow.
Oh, here we go again.
Again? Oh,
hold that
goodness.
thought.
This time
Rings
locked
of
in.
Saturn.
No.
This time again, Dirty Sanchez has the answer.
He's getting out every one of these submission holds, and that could be disheartening for Danny. He may need to bring in some of his bigger moves. Well, at the Survivor Series every year, we do get to see champion versus champion matches for brand supremacy. So the White World Champion will face off against the LBN World Champion. The Twitch Champion against the Discord Champion. The Waifu Champion against the LBN Women's Champion. And the AirAsia Tag Champs will face off against the LBN Tag Champs. And on top of that, we will have our traditional Survivor Series 4v4 match for both the men and the women. And look at this suppressing fire. Danny Mean looking to end this one. Well, thanks for coming, Dirty Sanchez. You give a good account of yourself there. Oh my, stays in it.
No. He's made a sterner stuff.
Yeah, Survivor Series is the next pay-per-view. And also a very quick announcement as well that next week will be a non-canon week, which we normally have for the first week of, well, technically non-canon, technically still canon, because what we're going to do next week is the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments on Monday and Wednesday, exclusively on 2K25, just to help us get the sliders right in that and check out if there's any bugs we need to be wary of. So the King and Queen of the Ring, the current King of the Ring is none other than Tommy Robinson. Will he be able to defend his crown? I can't remember if we had a Queen of the Ring or not. Oh, look at that. Danny trying to set up that really long ladder.
A ladder bridge. Denied.
And then after next week, we will be on the road to Survivor Series. There will be a couple of LBN super shows and Warzone super shows where anyone could appear on both brands. And once again on the outside, and once again, Dirty Sanchez knows how to get out of it. What happens if there's no AirAsia Champions after Saturday? If there's no AirAsia Champions, there will be a tag title tournament happening during the weekly Warzone shows. Oh, God!
Oh, goodness me.
Dirty Sanchez's head slamming off the barricade there. He may be concussed. Do we have a doctor this week?
All around the Warzone. Well, I don't know. Does anyone give Warzone Dr. Gillespie his bottle of brandy this week?
I don't think so.
we may be shit out of luck.
Is he not on his Lenten promise? Danny, look at that.
Not quite.
You would think either Manny will be representing the Warzone as part of that champion versus champion match, or he'll be in that
no
traditional four-way. Oh, look out!
New champion! New champion!
Oh!
No!
Danny kicking out. I believe
it's one of Dirty Sanchez's most dangerous maneuvers.
I don't have a name for that move, but he calls it something. He might enlighten us.
He's going for some hardware.
Oh!
Sledgehammer!
Look out, Danny! Oh, goodness!
Oh, God!
Right to the thigh there. Danny, back up. Oof. Camera not quite picking it up. Be careful, Mr. Cameraman. Dirty Sanchez giving us good he gets. Oh! Cyclone kick denied. We are on the road to MarchMania. Very fitting as we are also halfway to our biggest show of the year, Legendary. Could have come anywhere close to Legendary 4 Clan. I guess it can't. Well, Danny coming around in front of us. Is he looking for that kendo stick? Oh, back under here. What's he looking for? Oh, once again, this large ladder of his. Could he be looking to put someone through that?
Sorry about that. Someone out here messing with my mic. As always, who's trying to silence me? Oh!
Dirty
This could do it.
Sanchez
Suppressing
could be
fire.
silenced now.
Right on the money.
Well, if people keep putting it, didn't go for the pin there, rather surprisingly. Looking to do a bit more damage. He knew that suppressing fire didn't get it done last time, but here we go.
Oh, with this mic.
What is it? Is it the contract extender? Is it? Oh, it's none of them.
Well, neither. They wasn't able to get a hold of it. Sanchez thinking Sanchez drop. He got it.
He actually calls that
new
one.
champion.
He actually calls that one the mustache ride, but it's going to be
my
a new
apologies.
champion. Oh no!
It is no. Seen one world titles with that move.
Lord, smashed that crash can right over Danny's head there. This has turned out to be a war, well and truly.
Oh, look out!
It may just
Look
have
out.
ended.
Burning hammer.
Into the pin.
That'll do it. No! What the hell?
Dirty Sanchez, the heart of a champion here. You don't become a two-brand world champion without knowing how to kick out of a couple of finishers, and that's exactly what he did. Oh my God!
Oh, chair off the head.
Believe in
I
his
don't think
own
I've
hype
ever
a
seen
little bit
anyone
too
kick
much,
out of
though.
the burning hammer.
Oh, he finds himself
Oh
in a
no!
precarious position now. MarchMania could become a permanent thing. And a reminder, after Survivor Series, for the final time this year, we'll also have another chance to pick the pay-per-view for our May pay-per-view. Formerly, it was Night of Champions or Clash of Champions. One time we had it very early on a Saturday, so I could go watch the Champions League final. We had the Double D in that day. He was at a wedding. Or were you at a wedding? You were at a wedding, Clint.
Like both of us were the ones. Was that
possibly
Barrow Boys versus the McDonald brothers?
Yes, that
versus someone else. That yeah, I was at a wedding.
That big paper, that big four-way tag team main event. The last time the Barrow Boys were to pick up the titles. Well, Danny not been able to get any use of that long ladder just yet.
All suspicious of how close to us they are.
Yes. Stand up here, I think.
Yes.
Ooh, into the steel steps. Danny going in and out.
I think this has been the longest match so far in the Danny Mean Discard Open Challenge.
Yes, indeed. We're around the 17-minute mark in this match now.
Pay-per-view quality on a weekly show. And here we go.
Oh, he reversed it!
Reversed!
Reversed the Kamigoye! Maybe that's my highlight of 2K24 on one of the final weekly streams. My goodness. Sanchez can't believe it. Danny looking for something there with that kick, didn't get it. Are we heading back out? No.
No.
In comes Sanchez once more. Oh,
Look at
I've
this.
seen this before.
Down the back.
He calls that the donkey show. This is the time to end it, Sanchez. Could have pinned the man. He's looking to make sure, though. He knows what Danny's like. Look at that. Oh, that could do it.
Checker. And then combination offense.
Danny somehow, some way back to his feet.
So he's just going to do it again, this time maybe on that trash can. No!
Danny reverses it. Trying to
Into the
catch
cover.
him. Trying to catch him. He's caught him. Oh my.
No!
Both men have left it all out there.
Match finally bounced.
Oh goodness. Oh, look at the dent in that trash can now. That's made with stainless steel and polycarbonate.
And here we go.
Danny looking for, oh no. The end could be now. Watch out for that trash can. The
Tripletta.
Tripletta, he calls it. 3 of those. Points DDTs. Oh, and it's a bridge too far for Dirty Sanchez. What a win. Sanchez still crawling away there. Wow, what a match that was. One of the best that we've seen. Clem. From these two men.
Yeah, taking Danny Mean to the absolute limit. Multiple times in that match, I thought he had him. Conversely, multiple times, I thought Danny Mean had done enough to put it away. Eventually, in that war of attrition, Danny Mean retains the Discord Championship.
What a month for him. 4 matches, 4 retentions. Danny Mean looking better than ever here, you've got to say. Oh, hold on a second. I know that music. Could it be? It is!
Oh my God!
The former Discord champion Health is here.
And his opponent from Wellington, New Zealand.
And this man wants a mic.
At 70 pounds.
I think we're going to give it to him, Clem. Let's listen in, shall we?
What's this man got to say?
Danny, I have to give credit where it's due. Since you took that Discord title from me at my Bloody Valentine, you've done exactly what a champion should do. You've fought, you've defended, and you've proven yourself. You are a fighting champion. And what I'm about to announce, well, I think you already knew it was coming. You don't hold on to that title for 248 days without getting certain privileges. And one of those privileges, a rematch clause. So consider this your official notice, Danny. This Saturday at MarchMania, I'm cashing in. One more time. Health versus Danny Mean. Discord Championship on the line.
Oh my! Well, there you have it, folks. We hadn't seen him since my Bloody Valentine. Let me see, is that confirmed, Danny Mean? He's nodding at me. There we go, there's the graphic. Discord Championship on the line this Saturday, the rematch. Health versus Danny Mean. My goodness, this MarchMania card, it just keeps getting more and more stacked. Mr. Clem.
Oh, I can barely contain my excitement. In fact, so much so I think I'll overcome my phobia. I think I wanna see this live. I think I wanna call this live.
Oh my! There you have it. More confirmation. Clem Fandango will be calling us with me this Saturday when we start at 3 p.m. Eastern. That is 7 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. Irish time. Hey Manda, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Mr. Nay Cracksker. I don't have an answer for that. I don't seem to do any online wrestling here. Have you done any, Clem?
Not since WWE 13.
Oh my.
When I needed an achievement, and I somehow cheesed the win against Brock Lesnar with the Great Khali. Because the Great Khali had some sort of weird uncounterable thing.
That strong jaw of his?
Yes.
strong jaw can get you anywhere in life.
The vice grip.
Yes, the vice grip. Just squeeze Brock Lesnar's head.
Yes. If it wasn't red enough beforehand.
Well, here we go. It is main event time, and that means who wins? Muscle Muffin, your Wank World Champion, or the man that believes he should be in that championship match, Pipenheimer. Let's just take a listen to this, shall we, Clem?
Awesome villains.
I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
And Wank World Champion. Look at the size of that belt.
We had to modify that to fit him.
Extra elasticity. Oh my!
Whoa!
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Vortex Club from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 407 pounds, the Dwayne World.
We are now entering the vortex. You have been warned.
That belt is barely staying together. I've never seen the like of it.
Lord. Like back in the 60s and 70s when they had like those comically small belts. This is the biggest size we sell at wankshop.com. Around the 400 plus pound waist of the Wank World Champion, the leader of the Vortex Club. We acknowledge you, Muscle Muffin.
This man looks like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Normally I would be confident if I were the Muscle Muffin facing off against Manny Panther, but we know that Manny's able to lift him. Manny lifted the 7'4" Nigerian giant Omos on his shoulders. Is that a little bit of trepidation on the face of the Muffin?
Throw your ones up for the Muscle Muffin.
I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
Does he make it juicy for you, Clem?
He certainly does. Any word on improved clipping in 2K25?
They are fat-phobic. Look at that, the fans.
Look at the crowd. Look at the crowd.
They acknowledge the Muscle Muffin. Oh my!
Oh, wow.
What a spectacle!
A living legend in the flesh.
If The Rock was here right now, he'd be slapping his arm. I've got goosebumps, Clem.
Now I am become death, the destroyer
If Jimmy Snuka were here, he'd be slapping the wife.
That woman fell down the stairs. Oh, God.
And his opponent from the old country, weighing in at 228 pounds, Pippenheimer.
Well, Jerp agrees with Pippenheimer's assertion that he should be the world champion, not these two disgraces, as he called them.
If this man had his way, there wouldn't be any world left to be champion of. But look at the fans. Fans still throwing the thumbs up. Support a Muscle Muffin. Thankfully, this man did rid us of the scourge that is the country of Canada.
It's gone.
That would, I would thank him to give the beautiful nation of North Korea alone, as well as its champion, whoever that may be, following Saturday's pay-per-view.
For any of you who's wondered, I did see it on North Korean state news. This man was on there and he confirmed Canada is gone. And who am I to disagree with North Korean state news? Well, here we go. The ultimate.
Take that over Rupert Murdoch any day.
Yes. I will not listen to the Associated Press. I get all my information from Weibo and the state broadcaster. And then I watch the golf. They're replaying Kim Jong-il's great golf game later tonight. They're only going to show it another 17
first
times.
time playing golf?
They're only going to show it another 17 times this week, so make sure you catch a couple. Yeah, never played golf since. It was a perfect game. If there is such thing as a perfect game of golf, he played it. Couple of great holes in one. Hole in one on a par 5. I didn't think it was possible.
Neither did I, but it's right there on my screen every time I fly from Cuba to North Korea.
Into the pin. Well, this is the ultimate match of power versus explosive speed. Manny can also get a perfect game of golf. Maybe. I heard Manny much prefers cricket. Didn't he win the Cricket World Cup for Bangladesh a few years back?
I don't know, I don't watch cricket.
Good point.
Awfully boring. I did watch some of his younger days as a proficient kabaddi player.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
When's
You want
Kabaddi
to talk about
2K25
explosiveness?
coming out? That's what I want to do. I want to get my DLC of Ranjit Singh. And Rajesh Patel. Well, look out. Down the back goes Pippenheimer, but he's pushed away by the big man. That raw strength of the Muscle Muffin. A win here for Pippenheimer would maybe only serve to increase the calls. There's some fans, mainly Dirk, that Pippenheimer should be in the World Championship match instead of Manny Panther or the Muscle Muffin.
Long-standing dislike between Manny Panther and the man he calls Piepenheimer.
Yes.
Albeit seemed perfectly happy to let the mad scientist soften up Muscle Muffin for him tonight.
Well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess.
Yes.
Manny, of course, mentioned, oh, Lord!
Oh!
Octopus type stretch doesn't work. That's too big a man.
I'm going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
Pointing at him. The fans reacting. How about LeBron James instead? Maybe. I've heard some good
James
LeBron.
can deliver a spear
I've heard
as
some
well
good
as the muscle
LeBron,
muffin.
James songs this week. I'm more of a Bronny fan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That man knows how not to shoot threes. And twos. Reminds me of myself.
Nepotism alive and well, folks.
The best basketball player I ever saw in the flesh was Big Greg McDonald after 10 cans of Carling. Oh, look out. Oh, my.
Menace in the paint. That looked like for Pippenheimer, the Blue Thunderbomb has never won a match.
I watched the Rizzy do it a couple of times. Non-canonly, of course.
Even one of the top stars in the Proving Grounds, Mr. Funk, he has to utilize several Disco Thunderbombs.
That's completely different. Maybe he should try a double foot stop. They're very effective.
Oh! Also, nothing, just kind of shrugging off that very effective thrust kick from Pippenheimer.
And that nearly did it. Well, we are past the 2-hour mark on this landmark final 2K24 Warzone stream. What a stream it's been, that match. Dirty Sanchez, Danny Mean, one of the matches of the year so far. You have to think, oh no!
Oh my!
Charging up,
lining him up.
fist eyes, missed it! The schematics were right,
instead.
that again, they were right! Muscle Muffin suffers from these head staggers all too often, I am afraid. His large size often gets the better of him.
He's like Stan Hansen.
No doubt. Maybe he is like Stan Hansen.
Just constantly wrestling with that double vision. Oh my goodness.
4, 5, that's enough, he says. And an uppercut. The wrong part of time.
Oh no.
Oh my
Ghost.
Muscle Muffin in a world of trouble here now.
Pipe in driver.
Hooks the leg.
No.
The Muffin stays in it and smartly rolls to the outside. The Pippenheimer straight on him. A moment's hesitation there. Sent into the fans. Oh, and then into the steel steps.
God.
May have made Muscle Muffin angry there. Not something you want to do. Jarking on that leg. Straight up jarking it. Pippenheimer could be looking for a count-out victory. That would be the most 2K24 way to go out after all.
Yep. Very on brand.
Into the corner. What's that? For Pippenheimer.
Look at that. Look at the strength.
Scoop slam on the big man. He's heading up top. I think we know what's coming now. Muscle Muffin in the drop zone. Bombs away.
Goodness me.
Look at Muscle Muffin. He's gassed out. He's still got that belt, but will he have it for much longer? Oh,
here comes Manny.
The Boof Daddy. The stare down ahead of your main event this Saturday night. MarchMania will be headlined by these two men. Muscle Muffin takes on an incandescent Manny Panther. Good Lord, Clem. Are you ready for that?
Gargantuan main event, both in physicality and in terms of the history of the Warzone.
Well, let's quickly run through Saturday night's card before we leave you. Starting over on the LBN, the World Championship will be defended. CJ Murren versus...
I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
Well, a man that has been trying to stop the men of virtue at every turn, the man who's probably had the most measure of success against them, but the numbers game catching up. The numbers game will not be a factor this weekend. CJ Murren as we mark all alone in the ring.
Twitch Championship is a triple threat. Dwarfman, Lachlan, and Ahmed. No advantage for the champion Ahmed. One fall to a finish. Who's from Thruzy? LBN Tag Team Championship on the line. The retirement tour ends this Saturday night. The final match for the Toxic Table, the Green FTR. Do they go out on top? Or do they go straight to hell? LBN Women's Champion.
Can we give the titles to 3-man taxi instead?
Probably could if Toxic Table wins it. Kissy J. Is this her time? Is this her moment? Can she defeat Sophie May? I don't know. I believe this could be her time, but that's a ring veteran in the ring. Also, your pre-show main event has been announced. The G-Man will go one-on-one with the A-lister, the beautiful, wrestling, pretty muscle boy, Mason Barry. Bam Fandango, what do you think about that one?
Well, as much differences of opinion as I have with said Mason Barry, anybody with eyes could see that this match will be a banger.
And then we move over to the Warzone side. The young upstart Clark, his daddy Rullers in his corner, will go one-on-one with Zach Paxton. Paxton picking up a demoralizing loss tonight. Can he recover? Will Danny Mean be able to give him a pep talk?
This is a feud that's been wobbling over the past couple of weeks. Rullers has had some choice words for Danny, Zach, and the dojo. Putting all his chips on Clark.
And then the future of the Warzone on the line. Who will be the GM in 2K25? Daddy Mean laces up his boots for the first time in over 4 years to take on the Lightseeker GSP. One of these men will be paying your checks come next Wednesday, Clem.
I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna wait for the outcome. I know where my bread is buttered.
World Waifu Championship Mitzvah Tank, the best of the best that this world has to offer, takes on Nikki Vlad, the five-time World Waifu Champion. This one could go either way.
Probably the most difficult match to call on the card. Someone synonymous with the World Waifu title facing the most successful holder of the LBN women's title in our history.
A very unique Air Asia Tag Team Championship matchup. Azriel goes it alone against Brock Page. One thing's for sure, none of these men will ever be the same again.
Yes, indeed. One of the most unique matchups in our history. Azrael finally gets his hand on the running Ted Rockpage.
Well, we just had it announced tonight the Discord Championship will be defended. It's the rematch. Health going one-on-one with Danny Mean. We're running back the main event of My Bloody Valentine Extreme Rules Box Office Club.
A guaranteed banger after banger after banger at MarchMania. This one may be the biggest of them all.
And then that huge World Championship match, Manny Panther, Muscle Muffin. I don't think we've ever had a more talked about main event. It's going to be crazy, and it's going to be this Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK Ireland time. Hope to see you all there. Me and Clam will be there. But for right now, we're going to send you over to my good buddy, the Coach Player. He's doing some Wednesday War in 2K25. Let's go check him out, and we will see you back here this Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK Irish time. Thank you, much love, and good night, baby!
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead